Well, hello there, Capricorn. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are asking Spirit what you need to know at this time, especially since we just have gone through that Lion's Gate portal. We're still having those energies and will for another week or so, but we're asking Spirit, what is it that you may need to know at this time? So we'll take a look at the overall energy with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or any advice that Spirit has for you. So let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. Cow Spirit, oh my goodness, the miracles are endless. This is like my favorite card in the whole deck, and I am not sure. I think you may have had this last time too. And solitude and peace prevails. Okay, so, this energy, what I'm getting here, right here, is the energy that when you allow yourself to kind of pull away from any of the distractions in your life, and that could be in, any kind of chaos or conflict that you have in relationships with other people. It could be distractions because of your daily life, like your work or home environment, whatever that is. There's an energy of allowing yourself to pull your energy away from all of the distractions, especially anything that has to do with conflict in your life, pulling your energy away, and you are going to receive that inspiration or that epiphany about how to bring more peace, more miracles into your life. Now that's very much the Lion Gate energy. During the Lion Gate time, and once again, we're still in that energy. When we allow ourselves to quiet our mind, we can receive downloads, bursts of inspiration that helps us to see how we could move forward closer to what it is that we want to achieve if we would take action on it. But sometimes we're not really sure what the answer is, right? We don't know where to take the action. And that's what's so amazing, literally, about the Lion's Gate portal, is that we're receiving that information about the answers to our questions. How do I make my life easier? You may have a lot of chaos going on in your life, right? Maybe at work or in the home. But when you allow yourself to quiet your mind and ask, just asking your guides and spirit and your angels, what is the answer? How do I remove myself from this chaos? Or how do I go towards what it is that I want? You're getting that inspiration. You're seeing clearly maybe what is holding you back at this time or where you can take action. This is beautiful. Now, I feel like this may have something to do with a relationship, and it does not have to be romantic. It can even be your relationship with yourself. With the loyal heart, it's something about where your loyalties lie, or the people that you have that are loyal to you, understanding who is loyal and perhaps who is not. I feel like you have this back and forth energy. Yes, there's some difficult energy here. So I do feel like there could be people in your life that don't understand you, right? Or you're trying to explain to them your feelings, and they're not listening. It's almost like, okay, Capricorn, whatever, and then they go on with their life. And once again, this could be at work or this could be in the home, and it's leaving you this energy where you're kind of like, I don't understand. Like, how do I express myself to this person? How do I get them to see my point of view? And you're thinking perhaps about leaving a relationship or a job or a situation, but then you keep coming back to it because there's something in there. And I honestly feel like there's a little bit of an energy here. You just want them to see your point of view. There is a little bit of that. It's so funny because that's been kind of coming out in some of the readings. Actually, it came out in the Cancer reading. Their entire reading reading was really about, why spend time and energy trying to convince people to see your point of view. Instead, take that time and energy and go towards something that you would like for yourself. Because look, we have great achievement here. There is something that you want to achieve, but you feel like you have to convince somebody else that it's the right move for you, or it's the right move for the company that you work for, or it's the right move for your family, or whatever. You're spending a lot of time and energy trying to get somebody to see your point of view instead of just making changes about things that you can control. Let's face it. There are just people, and this really did come out in the Cancer. So if you have a lot of Cancer in your chart, you may want to take a look at that video. That there are some people that are just kind of like closed-minded, or they feel like their life, they have no control in their life. So it's like, yeah, well, this is the way it is. I'm not moving. I'm not changing. I'm not doing anything different. Accept it. Well, the truth of the matter is that at some point we have to accept that we can't control other people or how they feel or how they think. All we can do is control ourselves, our own thoughts, and our actions and reactions to what other people do or say or think or act. So here it is about being loyal to yourself. Your great achievement here is following what your heart truly desires, but understanding that there's somebody or some situation in your life that you feel is a brick wall. It's a brick wall. I can't get this person to budge. So what are you going to do? Well, it's about quieting your mind and asking for the solution, seeing this in a different viewpoint, because your energy has been focused on trying to change somebody else's mind, okay? They're not going to change their mind. So all you can do is change your perception of the situation, or you have to go in a different direction. You can't, this is a brick wall. I'm just going to say it. Whatever this situation or this person or group of people, it's a brick wall. It's not going to change. It's solid. Bricks are hard. If you even had a brick wall and you took your car and drove into it, it's really not going to crumble. You might put a little dent in the wall, but your car's going to have a bigger dent in it, right? That isn't going to change. So it's radically accepting. That's not going to change. All I can do is change my perception of it, or I can go in a different direction. I can say, okay, I'm not dealing with that. Because this whole situation, okay, of trying to convince somebody else, and you're putting a lot of time and energy into this, is only depleting you of your own self-confidence in yourself. Because you feel as if changing that person or that situation is kind of like your role in life. Your role in life is not that. Okay, changing that person's perception. Your role in life is so definitely different than that. Okay, and it's time to focus on what you are really here to do. Really interesting that Cancer had that coming out strongly in their reading too. Now, I'm just going to say in Cancers, the advice was to kind of cooperate with other people that are like-minded to you. So if you're trying to change, so say you're trying to change, a law. Say you were trying to change a law in your country. You thought it was unjust, it was unfair. And this is really bothering you. This is bringing you a lot of heartache, okay? You're trying to change something, but you can't. But here's the thing. Are you trying to change it by yourself, right? So if it's you up against a government, you're not going to make a lot of headway. The only way you can change it is to get other people on your side. Not these people that you're spending a lot of time trying to change their mind. Instead, go over here, find some other people that agree with you and partner up. Right? That's why in the United States, we have petitions and you get a group of people together and you can boycott or whatever it is. There is some there is more, when we have a bigger group, we can also use each other's energy. We can also use each other's strengths to build some type of, community feeling, or, a charity, an organization that can help to make bigger change in life, rather than just us going up against the system or whatever this is. Yes. Yeah, here it is. Because what you're doing is you're trying to do this by yourself. It's almost as if, a little bit, Capricorn, I'll have to admit, kind of like taking on a martyr. This is, a little bit of taking on a martyr mentality, feeling like that is who you need to go after, That is not. You're being distracted, yeah, because there's something else that is going to make you a lot happier. You're allowing this to distract you from what your heart truly desires. It's about bringing it into balance, understanding. Yeah. I think it's really interesting, because I think the world is looking for change. There is a lot of people, especially if you're drawn to this channel. I think a lot of people that are drawn to this channel are empathic, and they would like to see the world be more just, have more equality in it, whatever that is, to think of the collective, to heal the collective. And, Capricorn, I feel like you definitely have that energy here. You're trying to heal a group of people, or heal, the collective in general, but you're trying to do it by yourself. And that has really been coming out. We need to start, joining forces in a way, to help, so that we don't get burned out, each one of us, one by one, but also so that we can use the strengths and the qualities of other people to form a group that has even bigger strength. Yeah, really interesting. So let's take a look at what your obstacle is here. Okay, you're taking life too seriously. Yeah, you're just taking life too seriously. You're putting fun on hold because you feel as if this is your calling. You feel like you have to change, this system or this person's mind or whatever it is. Instead, look forward. What is your true calling? Well, look at the big picture. What is it that you're really trying to do here? And focus on that instead of trying to focus on changing, a system, a corporation, a government, whatever it is. You're focusing, it's about narrowing your focus and understanding what is it you're really trying to do here. Yes. Because I do believe that when you go forward in love, when you perhaps don't take this whole situation quite so seriously, you allow yourself to have some time for fun. Have some time for rest, okay? Time for a nap. These are both energies that it's time to take a break, okay? Take a break from this, and perhaps joining forces with other people. Being committed to see this to the end, but also understanding you have to have balance in your life. You have to work hard, but you also have to play hard. And I feel like you're just working hard. There's not a lot of playing, time to play. I'll have to say, sometimes I like to just do things on my own as far as like when work is concerned. There's some things I just like to do by myself. I feel like, I can just do it so much more quickly if I can do it by myself. But the truth of the matter is that we really enjoy working with other people. So if you feel as if you're kind of working by yourself, I really encourage you to try to find some other people you can collaborate with. It will help you to see this to the end, to make this something that is long-term and also financially abundant for you. So let's take a look at your advice. Yes, this has been a long road. I do feel like it's a long road, but here's the thing. You're discovering the golden nugget of co-creating, of working together, working with spirit, and also working with other people that are like-minded. Finding other people you can join forces with. You know what they're saying to me is the Golden Girls. That show, I just absolutely love that show. So the Golden Girls was a TV comedy, and it was for older women that were all single. And they all lived on their own, but they understood that their finances would go a lot farther. The money that they had would go a lot farther if they joined forces and lived in the same house. So all four women lived in the same house. Now, it wasn't just about the finances. Initially, they got together because of the finances, okay? But they also became an emotional support for each other, and for the things that they were going through. They became good friends and a good emotional support. I feel like there is something about this. You may be trying to do everything yourself, but there is something about having that unit, that community feeling that will help you to go the distance with whatever this is. Yeah, dropping the burden, having the courage to drop the burden of feeling like you have to do it yourself. You have the Ace of Pentacles, right? A gift that allows you to go forward quickly when you realize that you don't have to do it by yourself. It's joining forces with other people, understanding that you may have had this perspective about how to perceive relationships in your life before, but you're getting a new perception. You can end past relationships or end situations that have been painful. That may be why you don't want to work with other people, right? Join forces. You could have had some difficult endings in the past. And so you're kind of just concerned. How is that going to work out if I join forces with somebody else or with a group of people? I'll just stay by myself. No, it's about understanding. No, I'm ready to join forces with other people, whether that is professionally or personally or both. It could be for some of you for both. All right, so let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Capricorn, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves and with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Yes, and once again, I feel like you are disappointed in somebody else or in a group of people or even a system, a government or something like that. You're disappointed in them. But here's the thing. You have to dissolve your expectations of these people or this situation changing their mind or really just even changing at all. You're expecting them to change. That's why you're disappointed. Instead, ask yourself, well, where can I put my energy? That is a brick wall. Where can I put my energy to help heal the collective or help heal a certain group of people or bring more justice into the world? Where can I put my time and energy? How can I be the most effective for the change of the world or the healing of the collective? Instead of putting your energy here, you're putting your energy to good. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I wish you so much love and light. I really do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.